singles for both. Okay, let me see if I can get somebody, because I do need to play my losers.
No problem. Good times.
Pleasure commentating.
Great commentating with you, man. About to get things underway, a match between Drephen and XYK.
I'll give it a run for Columbus. All right.
Giving it a run for Columbus.
Yep.
So
Alpha Strike here from Columbus. So we got XYK from Columbus versus, well, originally from MDVA, but moved to Columbus a while ago. And we got Drephen here, another Columbus local.
So this is a hometown brawl.
Yes, this is definitely a hometown all-out brawl here. Matchup. I've seen this match a few times. They actually kind of go back and forth, so it's pretty interesting to see.
That's right.
It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to take this one out. I think XYK considered this I think he would consider this a rivalry here. So.
Well, how would he consider this matchup?
I think this would honestly be in Sheik's favor, but this is just my thoughts. I'm not sure how he thinks about this, but right now he's doing some good spacing out, or XYK doing some good spacing out with those fireballs.
Maybe with a quicker get up, he would have probably been able to get the up B punish. Yeah. But at those higher percents, it's tough.
So still fairly even. Like very, very close to percentage. So we got yeah, I'm bad at that.
XYK going to be taking stock number one. And a big part of this, I think, does revolve also around his platform maneuvering. We saw very early on he's able to string together a couple of great openings, just utilizing that platform, just being so evasive and so elusive. But
yeah, that's one of I think that's one of his biggest things. Is I think he definitely is one of the most technical Luigis out there. As you can see just by his platform movement, he's really good, second to none. I've never seen anything like this before. It's just, it always amazes me. I play him in friendlies all the time, and it always gets me too. One of the things he's really known for is to do a wave drop into either a nair or a back air. So that's one of his good approaches, and he catches everybody off guard. But so far he's doing really good. Got another stock.
And I definitely want to talk about edge guarding as well, because that's where we've seen Drephen not necessarily at his best in this match so far, but XYK seems pretty on point, especially with that last bear that he did, taking the stock and putting things again in his favor.
Okay, good.
This is going to be a nice amount of damage, I think.
Yeah, he tried to start the string of up airs, but he didn't get that second one to connect. Oh, all right, missed the down smash and lost the stock from that mistake. It was a fairly. I wouldn't have opted for the down smash. I wasn't expecting the down smash either, but I guess he was probably thinking Drephen wasn't expecting it either. But unfortunately, he didn't get it, and he lost the stock from it.
It was a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, it was definitely a risk. Would have been great if it worked, but unfortunately it didn't.
Well, what is working is Drephen Sheik starting to carve up this lead a bit.
Yes, one thing that Drephen I've seen is really good for. He's really good at adapting, and he's really good at adapting different play styles, changing the situation. Because I've played him a few times, and I would get ahead, and then he would just figure me out, even in mid game one, and just take it from there. So he could definitely change the momentum on that. Tried to get that air dodge to get back on stage, but just a little bit off.
Well, Drephen is definitely going to need the download here. XYK now a stock away from taking this first game and being a step closer to getting to that top 8 bracket.
Yeah, he needs to get this. Stock in right now, because he's racking up a little bit of damage. If he doesn't take the stock, it might be he'll have a difficult last stock ahead of him in order to get game one. All right. XYK was able to DI that one correctly, and he wasn't, Drephen wasn't able to convert that throw off of anything else. But didn't matter because he got the stock anyway.
Nice from Drephen, just holding his ground, letting XYK come to him, putting the shield up and then getting the grab afterwards. But XYK, oh, he was in such a good position to punish there. Doesn't quite find it. And now we're seeing a bit of the needle play. I think that's going to be letting him take the lead.
Okay, oh, got it. Got him. Got back on the stage. That was great.
Can he bring this back?
Oh,
Drephen.
nice with the fair. He got...
And that was so good because I think he was able to intercept XYK's momentum as he was sliding off of the platform. Like, he knows that when XYK is there, he's not going to be, going or standing still, right? He's going to be flying up the platform one way or another. And I feel like he definitely did a good job of guessing right in that situation.
One thing XYK is really good at is letting other players approach him. But as soon as he's in a situation that he has to approach, he can get into a little bit of a trouble there. And he needs to figure something out, because once Drephen establishes that stage control, XYK needs to figure out how to reclaim stage control so Drephen could be forced back into a situation where he has to approach him. But if not, Drephen's going to take it. Drephen's going to take that fight and just run with it and be able to convert stocks into it.
XYK is pondering Pokemon Stadium 2 right now.
I think this might work out for him. This will definitely work out for him. He has a lot of a big, fairly large stage. Get a lot of movement. He's really known for his just for his movement in general, like that little scuttlebug thing he was doing just now.
I get worried simply because of the opening seconds. We're seeing Drephen charge up the needles because he's understanding that more likely than not, XYK is going to be playing a ground-oriented movement game, right? And to stuff out the movement on the ground, those needles are just such a great option.
Yeah, because it just stops you right there in your tracks, giving Drephen the opportunity to do anything he wants after that, pretty much.
And this download may be complete. Only 18 so far in XYK, who has not been finding any of those opportunities because of these. And I don't know if it's because of the lack of platforms or just because of Drephen's playstyle, or maybe both. Maybe both.
Yo, I'm not too sure because this was XYK's counter pick, so he had a reason. I'm not sure if he was factoring in the lack of platforms into his movement, or how is he going. Not sure what was his full thought process on getting PS2, but.
And at this kind of a deficit, I think that the trades, they almost always benefit Drephen here.
Yes. The more trades is working out for him because he's already in the lead. It doesn't really matter for him at this point. And there goes good down throw to fair.
XYK
shaking his head, getting a little, needs to shake that off. All right.
Able to shake off a stock. It's not bad.
So we're good. So one whole stock, 6 minutes in, one whole stock of a difference. There you go. Getting a nice little, racking up a little bit of damage there. XYK, or Drephen with those needles. Again, stopping his movement right there. Oh, okay. Almost had a good string of combos. Was going to do the fireball into another combo, but Drephen unfortunately did an air off to stop that fireball.
XYK. I look at him and I feel like he's trying to create a little bit of separation, right? And part of that might be to start making Drephen feel a bit angsty, make him feel like, okay, now is my time to approach. And that's when he might start changing things up. Going in with a lot of wave dashes in, catching Drephen off guard, getting some big conversions, and right there...
That was good. That was a good let's steal right there.
Evens up the game. Really big moment here for XYK.
Yes. If I think he is trying to get that game to where he's trying to get Drephen to flinch, because if he could get Drephen to flinch and make a bad move, a bad mistake, he could easily take that and convert at minimum a lot of damage, possibly a stock, if he plays his cards right.
Early air dodge and Drephen. He misses with the fair, but he lands on the ground and has plenty of time to get the F tilt. afterwards. Great play. XYK.
All right, so XYK on his last leg. He needs to do something right now. If he has a rabbit in his hat, he needs to pull it.
Drephen, no.
Oh my, I thought that was it. I was getting ready for it.
The magician, he just ran out of sleeves.
Yep. I think he used the last ace. But it's not over yet. I'm not going to count him out yet.
Yeah, he still has a dove in his hat. Drephen, however, is now a stock away from getting to this coveted top 8 bracket here at Shuffle.
Can this be it?
Almost.
Almost.
But one
Kissing
more,
that ceiling. He kissed the ceiling and he came back down.
one more exchange like that. It's going to be the end of XYK's winners bracket run.
All right. Throwing out the fireballs, he was throwing out the fireballs, trying to get him off that ledge. Misfire. Okay.
I feel like that must have been some sort of mistake.
And up air. Oh, missed
Not
it.
quite. But right there,
But
Drephen.
that's the and the pause. But that was it.
Great stuff coming out from Drephen. Going to advance to the top 8 on the winner's side. But XYK, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him run through losers. He's just going to have to get through a lot of scary sharks.